Q1059, who holds the responsibility to ensure all crew members who are participating in the operation are not impaired by drugs or alcohol? A. Remote pilot in command. B. The FAA. C. Site supervisor. The correct answer is A. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, requires that the remote pilot in command, remote PC, of a small unmanned aircraft system, sUAS, hold the responsibility to ensure that all crew members who are participating in the operation are not impaired by drugs or alcohol. This includes the remote pilot and any other crew members who may be assisting in the operation. The remote PIC is responsible for ensuring that all crew members are aware of the potential consequences of drug or alcohol use during sUAS operation and must establish procedures to prevent crew members from participating in the operation if they are impaired. It is also the remote PIC's responsibility to conduct pre-flight briefings and ensure that all crew members are fit for duty prior to the operation. The site supervisor may have some responsibilities related to safety and compliance with local regulations, but the ultimate responsibility for crew member safety and preventing impaired operation lies with the remote PIC. 1060. A person may not act as a crew member of a sUAS if alcoholic beverages have been consumed by that person within the preceding A. 8 hours. B. 12 hours. C. 24 hours. The correct answer is A. Within 1 hour of consuming any alcoholic beverage, no person may act or attempt to act as a crew member of a UAS. 8 HOLTRS bottle to throttle. Keep in mind. 1319. After having dinner and wine, your client asks you to go outside to demonstrate the small unmanned aircraft's capabilities. You must A. Pass a self-administered sobriety test before operating a small unmanned aircraft. B. Not operate a small unmanned aircraft within 8 hours of consuming any alcoholic beverage. C. Ensure that your visual observer has not consumed any alcoholic beverage in the previous 12 hours. The correct answer is B. According to Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, regulations, a person may not act as a crew member of a small unmanned aircraft system, sUAS, if alcoholic beverages have been consumed by that person within the preceding 8 hours. This rule applies to all crew members, including the remote pilot in command and any visual observers. In the scenario given, the remote pilot in command should not operate the sUAS after consuming wine within the preceding 8 hours. It is important to prioritize safety and avoid any potential risks associated with flying a sUAS while under the influence of alcohol. A self-administered sobriety test is not an official FAA requirement for sUAS operations. The FAA requires that crew members simply adhere to the 8-hour rule and ensure that they are fit for duty prior to the operation. The visual observer's alcohol consumption is not relevant to the remote pilot in command's responsibility to ensure that they are fit for duty. 1061. No person may attempt to act as a crew member of a sUAS with A. 0.4% by weight or more alcohol in the blood. B. 0.004% by weight or more alcohol in the blood. C. 0.04% by weight or more alcohol in the blood. The correct answer is C. According to Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, regulations, no person may attempt to act as a crew member of a small unmanned aircraft system, sUAS, with a blood alcohol concentration of 0.04% or greater. This limit is lower than the limit for operating a motor vehicle in most states in the United States, which is typically 0.08%. The FAA has a zero-tolerance policy for alcohol and drugs in sUAS operations, and any crew member found to be impaired by alcohol or drugs during a sUAS operation may face serious consequences, including civil penalties, revocation of their remote pilot certificate, or criminal charges. It is important for all crew members to be aware of this rule and to ensure that they are fit for duty prior to the operation. 1062. which is true regarding the presence of alcohol within the human body. A small amount of alcohol increases vision acuity. B. Consuming an equal amount of water will increase the destruction of alcohol and alleviate a hangover. C. Judgment and decision-making abilities can be adversely affected by even small amounts of alcohol. The correct answer is C. Alcohol is a depressant that can impair a person's ability to think clearly, make sound decisions, and react quickly. Even small amounts of alcohol can affect judgment and cognitive abilities, which can be particularly dangerous when operating a small unmanned aircraft system, sUAS, or performing any task that requires alertness and attention to detail. The effects of alcohol can vary depending on a number of factors, including a person's weight, gender, and tolerance to alcohol. Consuming an equal amount of water will not increase the destruction of alcohol or alleviate a hangover, although it can help to prevent dehydration, which can exacerbate the effects of alcohol. While some studies have suggested that small amounts of alcohol can temporarily increase vision acuity, this effect is generally not considered significant or beneficial, particularly when weighed against the potential risks associated with impaired judgment and decision-making.